Hey guys, what's up? Dylan Conrad here, personal trainer, owner of DC Fitness. I'm actually in my office right now. If I haven't met you before, it's nice to meet you. If I have, hey again. Um, I'm just going to lay out, this is going to be a general overview of the February Transformation Challenge. And I'm going to go over a little bit of diet, I'm going to go over a little bit of workout, I'm going to go over the rules. But before I do that, let me just introduce myself. For me, I've been training for 10 years. I grew up very overweight, and I would go through days where I would starve myself. I'd go through days where I'd work out twice a week, and I'd lose initial weight and transform my body a little bit, but then I'd gain it all right back. So with this, it was yo-yoing all throughout my childhood, and it wasn't until I went to college at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and I was studying kinesiology. And to be honest, I was just in the right place at the right time. Found some really great mentors, some great professors. They taught me how to read research. They taught me how to apply it to my clientele. I was actually working as a personal trainer in the rec center at the time, and I was also interning at the strength and conditioning facility. And that's where I developed my system of strength training and metabolic workouts, and that led me to where I am today. The goal, for me growing up, and even in my early 20s, I was like really sacrificing my social life and my lifestyle to get a good physique. So the goal with my program became, how can I figure out the easiest, most adaptable, fun way to lose body fat and to gain muscle mass. And what I came up with was my style of training, which is no more than 3 strength training sessions a week, very minimal. On your off days, it's low intensity cardio. There are going to be interval training sessions spackled into your strength training sessions. And the diet is a combination of intermittent fasting, which I'll get into more so in the diet part. So it's intermittent fasting, and it's flexible dieting. So with flexible dieting, you can pretty much eat whatever you want and still lose body fat, but as long as it fits into the overall structure and plan of your diet, which we'll get into how to set your calories and how to set your protein in a diet video. But before I talk more about the program, let's get into the rules. Number 1 is that you have to check in every single day, no matter what. If you don't, you are disqualified. You can still participate in the competition, but you will be disqualified in winning the cash. Last year, I told a lot of you, the winner won $300. So lots at line here, lots at stake. That's why I love these transformation contests, because it really just puts a fire into your ass to get in the best shape of your life. Number 2 is you have to get your body fat before the competition starts. You can get it. I'm going to have sessions at my gym where myself or someone from my staff can get your before and afters and your body fat and your weight. Or you can go to the DEXA. It's called the company's called Body Spec, BODY-SPEC.com. It's on Olympic and Federal, and it's $45. It's a very accurate measurement called the DEXA machine, and you have to have the date, and you have to submit it to me before the competition starts, and you have to submit before and afters that you can take or someone else can take with holding like a newspaper or something just to prove what date it was. Rule number 3 is that was 2 and 3. So body fat and before and afters. Rule 2, body fat. Rule 3, before and afters. Let's talk about the check-ins, and I'll get this more detail. You're also going to have a PDF attached to this video, just breaking down exactly what you're checking in with every single day. So first thing you're going to check in with is your activity for the day. And I'm going to get into that in the workout, so you just need to basically log, what it is that you did that day. Was it strength training? Was it this? Was it that? Number 2 is you're checking with your calories, and I'm going to let you know how you're going to set your calories and get into a more of an aggressive fat loss technique. Number 3 is you have to track your protein, so you have to submit your grams of protein per day. Number 4 is what treat food you had. So every single day you're going to be having a food that you actually enjoy, some sort of junk food or burger, fries, chocolate, whatever it is, and I'm going to show you how you can eat how you've always wanted to eat and have a social life. As I was saying earlier, like for me, it was figuring out a way that I didn't have to, sacrifice anything. And there's such a psychological benefit to eating the foods make you full and satisfied and give you some sense of relaxation afterwards. Because if you try to restrict and you try to just eat clean and and still be in a caloric deficit, it's going to be miserable. And you're not going to be able to eat that many foods when you go out. It's just not going to be fun. And if you start thinking of nutrition in terms of black and white, it's just going to lead to yo-yoing and gaining weight and losing weight. That's research. It's also from my personal experience with myself and my clients. So back to this. The fifth thing you're going to check in with, and again, you'll have this all in a PDF, is whether you completed the intermittent fast for the day. The intermittent fast is the easiest way to eat when you're in a deficit, but it's also really good for your heart. It's good for fat mobilization. It's really good for your insulin levels. There's just a lot of health benefits to doing intermittent fast. It's very big now. If you haven't heard of it, you can read more about it on my website. But intermittent fasting it's kind of like the new paleo, to be honest with you. Paleo was huge, and now intermittent fasting is all the craze. But and most intermittent fasting protocols will say, oh yeah, you lose weight. That's bullshit. You will lose weight if you have a flexible dieting system inside of your intermittent fasting. Otherwise, you're just going to overeat and go into caloric surplus, gain weight, and not see any results. And you'll know more about the intermittent fasting during the diet part, which is actually going to come out next. And the reason I stress diet so much, and I haven't really talked much about the workout, is because diet's going to be 50% of your results. So adhering to that and sticking to that is going to be key to any results, whether you're looking for a body transformation, but even if it's health or performance increases, it's going to be 50% diet. I cannot stress that more. If you have any questions, please email me, Dylan@DylanConradFitness.com. Look out for an invitation in the next couple days for our private Facebook group where we'll do our check-ins. Again, no one else will be able to see that, so don't worry about that. It's just going to be our group that will see your check-ins. No one's going to see your before and afters but me. And I think that's about it. So yeah, email me if you have any questions. Look out for my next email. We're also going to have an online portal with all this stuff kind of drawn out. So you'll have the welcome video, this one, and then you'll have all 3 workouts, and then you're going to have the diet portion with cheat sheets in all of them and places to fill out your weights and everything. It's a very foolproof system. I'm looking forward to this, guys. I really am. I love transformation contests because the before and after is just insane. So can't wait to see those. Excited to get you guys started. And yeah,